Alright YouTube, back in another video. This video is going to be old catch can video. Pretty straightforward, quick video on me installing an old catch can, or basically just going through how I did mine on my Mustang GT 2-valve SN95. So I have a 97 GT. I bought an old catch can from Amazon. As you can see, old catch can. It comes with a dipstick. I'll leave the link in the description below, but altogether it's like 32 bucks. It's actually a pretty good catch can. Had a lot of good reviews. I had a couple people reach out to me and told me that it does a good job. It's a universal one. It doesn't come with any brackets, but it does come with obviously the catch can canister, and it comes with like steel wool you could put onto the, what do you call this? You could put on the little baffle so you can catch more oil. It does come with hoses and everything, but the hoses are trash, so don't use the hoses. Well, let me go ahead and actually get the box here. Just gonna go ahead and grab the box. But it's about 32 bucks on Amazon. Pretty cheap actually compared to the other old catch cans. They're all about like 150 bucks or so. But it's pretty straightforward. I think the hardest part about it is deciding where to put the old catch can at, but other than that, it's actually a pretty simple job doing it. So this is the hose that came with it. You can see everyone's saying it's trash, so basically once you get the kit, throw away these hoses. You don't need them because they're garbage. My first use of vacuum hose decided to go against that, so I have extra vacuum hose. I went ahead and used fuel injected PCV hose, or fuel hoses, PCV. Went ahead and used that and bought them at O'Reilly's. As you see, the kit comes with, basically depending on the size of the hose you're using, it comes with all the nipples with the thread fitting with the, what they call this, O-rings, so the oil don't leak. They come with steel wool, like I said, the mesh, and it also comes with Teflon. So I put Teflon on the thread of these ones just to ensure it wasn't going to leak. Then I put steel wool inside the baffle, because when you open that, it has a baffle. And I mean, it's pretty straightforward actually. It even shows you. I'll leave the link in the description below for the actual part from Amazon. It tells you literally where to put it. So I mean, I'm not gonna do that. So the main thing about this, the hardest part about this install is actually where do you put it. So I personally put it right here, as you can see, right near the coil pack on the passenger side of the motor. On the back passenger side valve cover, right in front of it. I think it's just a good location. I don't like the lines to be too long, so I kind of like it where the lines is just boom, 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 like it's just in there and out. There's not too long of a hoses going anywhere, so I had to put it over there. So basically, this is how I did it. As you can see, I've made a self-made bracket, Home Depot. So basically, what you're gonna do is, if you go to Home Depot, they sell these like steel or aluminum, whatever it is, like this line. It's like 89 cents, as you can see. It's just that. It's bendable, so you could like easily bend it with your hands. You can see, like, I mean, I could easily just bend it. So it's good material to fabricate stuff with. Went ahead and made a bracket, 2 bolts, a bolt holding that. Then I bent it, and on top of the tensioner, that's where I put the bracket at, and made that, pushed it in there and put the bolt in there. Obviously there's some things you gotta do. You gotta drill some extra holes, because the holes are not gonna line up. So you'll need a drill to drill it, and then you will need a Dremel. Shout out to Luis, by the way, for lending me his drill and Dremel. You'll have to open up the hole on this bottom one where the bracket is, because obviously this stud is big, so you'll have to like drill it and then open up the gap, and then you could shove it in there. You'll need the Dremel to cut some stuff off, obviously. And then I just bent this to like a how do we explain the shape? Like an S shape almost. So then, you know, it goes in there, connects to this, and then this just connects to both those. And then I basically just shoved it in there. How the hose routing goes is on this one would be, so your passenger side has a PCV valve. So you basically take off the old PCV valve, because the old PCV valve would be here all the way to here. So you take that off. You get your fuel hose, PCV hose. There's an out and there's an in. You see the in right there, in. So PCV goes around here and it goes to the in. So the PCV connects to the in. So then when it connects to the in, it goes to the baffle, comes out. Oh, catch can obviously it drains to oil, drains here into the out. And we're gonna go ahead and put the hose all the way to your plenum, basically where the horse is, right there. So basically, easy routing. Like I said, the hardest part about it is where you want to put it. I personally just like it here. There's no space where it's not touching the valve cover. Just clamp both of these up. You also put a clamp there. I would actually put a clamp there, just in case. Like I said, just bend it, drill it, Dremel it, and then basically you have like a self-made bracket. So that's really it. It's really not a hard procedure to do, as long as you have the right tools. You know where to put it. That is basically it. That's simple. As you can see, the routing very straightforward. Comes out, whole catch can. I like it where that is. I had a cold air intake, took it off. I'm probably getting a JLT one, so it'll have more space, because at the moment this has a fat filter right here, so I'll have more space later on down the road. So yeah, pretty simple. Leave the link in the description below on that Amazon old catch can if you want to do it yourself, or you want to use that one, because like I said, it's pretty good material. I think the brand's called like Ruin is the brand. I forgot the spelling, but like I said, leave the link in the description below. But if you're gonna do it on your 2 valve, that's how I would do it. I think it's very straightforward, not too many long lines. So yeah, until next time, YouTube.